pop up units back together, you can get your screws and drop them back in. And you can tighten them up again. Still a bit of play in the barrel actually, but shouldn't affect performance. Now you're going to want to make sure the screws are nice and tight, but not too tight, so you can still get out. And now that the barrel is in and ready to go, I'm just going to turn on the hop up a bit. And I can see the knob sticking down. Yeah. Turn it down a bit now. And then pop that back into the outer barrel. And remember, like I said, you kind of have to twist it out. And once that is done, I'm just going to go back to the stock version now. You'd want to give the air nozzle a quick little spray. I personally pull the air nozzle forward a bit, and I get in here a bit, and I get in being as so being as they're moving parts there, you'd want to give them a little bit of lubrication. Just move it a bit to get it mixed up in there. Then what you're going to want to do next is give the air nozzle a tiny bit as well. Oh, that's a bit too much, but whoops. Oh well, will dry off after a few rounds. Or actually, yeah, that's why I brought the tissue. So yeah. If you do like what I just did there and use a bit too much, you can get some tissue and dry it off a bit. It's because silicone will leave a layer on top even when it is dry. Just obviously it's not going to be a thick layer. So yeah. And then you have the trigger mechanism down here. Now what I normally do is, because dirt can actually build up in the front part of the slide here, sorry, the lower, I'm just going to call it lower and upper now. I don't know if you can see that in there, because when the slide is racked back, in here is actually exposed to outside conditions, so there's a bit of dust and dirt in there. I'll give that a quick clean. Then you have your mag release, sorry, not mag release, slider release here. You can give it a lube. There's nothing wrong with giving it a lube. There's only a pin holding it in here, and it only moves up and down, and it only rubs off one part of a plastic bit of frame, so might as well give it a quick lube. Done. Then you have the trigger spring here, like so. You want to give that a lube as well. And then you have the general mechanism back here, which I would take apart, but I'm not going to because I haven't yet, and I'm afraid I'll lose a bit. But if you want to, for some reason, there's a screw right here, Phillips head, and you just screw it in and unscrew it, and you can just grab it and pull it out, and that houses the hammer, like so. So you want to give that a lube as well. And one thing I'm almost sure of, this part here has something to do with the fully automatic fire as well. I'm pretty sure when you lock this back, it'll move something here, which will move this forward, or sorry, move it over to the side over here, and basically allow it to go full auto. And another thing I kind of recommend as well, particularly if you have a metal slide or a metal lower, just for any gun in general, you have these grooves in here which just slide rubs off of every time you cock it back, every shot you fire. So that's creating friction along there, so you want to give that a lube. Once again, I put too much in, so we're just going to give it a quick dry. So that way there isn't much friction, well, it lessens the friction on the slide. And you're going to want to do the same on here, just because you have grooves in there, which are what locks in over there. But then again, when you're given the air nozzle to spray, it probably would have gotten in on the grooves as well, but there's no harm to double check. Sorry about that, the phone rang again, so I'm going to do it again after the lubrication. We're putting it back together now. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your slide, your barrel and hop-up unit. You want to line up the barrel with the hole down here. You can then push it in towards the air nozzle. Then you can get your recoil spring. Like I said, I personally like to line it up with the groove. There's just a little cut in there. I don't know if you have to, but I just do personally. Push it in. Sorry, that's a catch in there. Push it in and line it up like with that lever there. And there you have your slide back together with your barrel, hop-up unit and recoil spring. And then what you want to do from there is get the slide, line it up with the lower, pull it back, done. And that is how you take apart the Tokyo Marui Glock 18C. And I'm pretty sure most of our Glocks work the same. It's because most Glocks, most AEGs, GBBs, etc. out there are all based off a Tokyo Marui design, and they're all Tokyo Marui clones, so I don't see why not. Hence why most parts say Tokyo Marui compatible, which therefore means nearly every gun out there will accept that part. So if you are struggling to take care of your gun or just want to get up on the insides, that is how you do it. I hope it was a help, and I hope it was kind of an idea of how I look after my guns in particular, and I hope you can learn from my experience, or kind of see how to do it if you're not sure how to. Like some people out there might think, oh, particularly because I'm using this silicone, might think, oh no, that's bad, you're doing it wrong. Just that's how I take care of my Glock. So yeah, as I was saying, if this is any help, good. If you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe, etc., all that stuff. Thank you for watching once again. Sorry if you couldn't see any of the bits I was explaining throughout the video or whatever, but I hope it was of I hope it was of a help. So yeah, thank you for watching.